Hello, friends. Guess what? I fixed the blinking mic. This is excellent. And we're here a little early before the ceremonial. Sorry, I couldn't post, I was gonna post a prediction video, but I couldn't get around to it. So we're just going to go over everything here and yeah. JV165, thank you for the $2. Thank you. Hi, hey Fairy, long time no see. How you been? I have been fucking going through it, but it's okay. I'm trying to manage my best in the way that, it's just, I've never been, I'm dealing with shit that I have never had to deal with before. And yeah. Give us your most confident picks. I will tell you. Fucking Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland, Ateba Gautier, Islam Dulatov. Who else? Probably Bruno Ferreira. Yeah. So what was that? Bruno Ferreira, Islam Dulatov, Atiba Gautier. Fucking almost want to put Nikolai Veretyunikov on there too. Kevin Holland. 4. Hello, Jason, also. Hello, Dissection. Left Lane didn't add you to the best MMA YouTubers bracket? Oh, no. I know, no one ever wants to pick the girl. No one ever wants to pick the girl. No one ever wants to pick the woman in the MMA space. I get it. It's fine. You're married? No. Talking about the ring on my index finger? I will not see this card. Oh no. I think it's gonna be a good one, although there was some questionable shit. I feel personally that Michael Johnson and Daniel Zellhuber should have been replaced with Brendan Allen and Marvin Vittori, but at the same time, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Tuxedo Mask, thank you for the $2. Thank you. So much appreciated. So much appreciated. He omitted Laura Sanko and Nina. I mean, I feel like they are doing very different things to me in this space. I don't know. But, what can I say? Kevin Holland by sub is a lock, I feel. Dude, Kevin Holland is a lock anyways. I feel like this is a layup fight for him, to be honest. Nina Drama who? I mean, they're she's doing completely different content. You know what I mean? We're all doing very different content. For some reason, they don't upload them to Pirate Bay anymore. Upload what? To Pirate Bay. Ryan Spann ML by TKO KO. Less than 1.5 rounds free money. Brisky was a sack of potatoes at the weigh-in. Dude, Brisky is also kind of retarded. You know what I mean? Like, what can I say? If Vettori loses, he should just retire and live in a padded cell for the rest of his life. Dude, I don't trust Ryan Spann either. That's the problem. Like, here are the notes I took for that fight, right? By the way, I was gonna make a video like some days ago and just like couldn't, and I didn't also fully get through everything. But my notes for the fight with Ryan Spann and Lucas. So apparently I found out how it's pronounced Brzeski. Lucas Brzeski. Look at 38 seconds in the latest embedded episode. Ooh, I didn't watch that one yet. Okay, I'll do that afterwards. But I have some notes for Ryan Spann and Lucas Brzeski. Well, first of all, Ryan Spann has just been losing to everyone, and so, like, finally he's made his way down to Lucas Brzeski. You know what I mean? And also Lucas has, it's like, Ryan Spann has like questionable choices, but Lucas Brzeski is also like has negative fight IQ. So it's a difficult one. I do think though that Ryan Spann is just marginally better. I think he's marginally better. Just look at it quickly. Okay, fine. UFC's probably going to be late to the ceremonial thing anyways. Embedded 5? 30. The fuck is that? It's just D-Rod walking. It's just D-Rod doing red light therapy, bro. What exactly are you trying to show me? Max or Dustin? Dude, I have so many thoughts on this, but I think I made my ultimate decision, and I will tell you after the weigh-in. So do stay. It'll be good. What will your next incarnation be? I don't know. Oh, hold on. Something just froze. Is it working now? Hello? Wait, is it working now? Can you tell me? Okay, cool. What will my next incarnation be? Hopefully I won't get reincarnated. So, just hoping for that. I want to clear myself of my karmas, man. Yeah. Did I see Dustin's shape? I mean, I don't know. I saw him at the press conference. He looked pretty fucking good. And I'm telling you guys right now, I'm kind of leaning towards him, and I will explain why. I will explain. Because I was watching back like some of the fights. And I was like so tempted to pick Max Holloway. It's so tempting, it really is. But I was watching back Max Holloway's fight with Volkanovski. I was also like the last two fights that Dustin had, they were with Islam and with BSD. In the Islam fight, like, Dustin was afraid to really go in because of the takedown threat, right? That's not really going to be here. Like, Max Holloway is not going to take down. He's not gonna be trying to grapple with Dustin Poirier, okay? And we've seen Max Holloway, like, get put on the back foot by Volkanovski. Do you think this is not going to happen with Dustin? Dustin did this already to Max Holloway, I mean, when they fought in 2019. I know that was in 2019. But this is his last fight. I think Max won't even care if he loses. Do you know what I mean? Because he's not going to lose his placement. Because this is Dustin's last fight. I'm also 50-50 on it, by the way. Also, Charles, hello. Welcome to the stream. Just saw you pop in. But yes. I think... fuck, man. I think Dustin Poirier might just do it. And I was going back and forth on this really for a while. And initially I was totally on Max Holloway, but I think if he loses, it means he's 0-3 to 2 people. He already cares about this fight more than any other. Yeah. I think we're going to see a Dustin Poirier, like a fresh Dustin Poirier. He looked good. He looked good at the press conference. He looked solid. I'm not like Max looks good too. He looked good too. But I'm just saying, this is talking about Holloway. I'm just saying, I think Dustin can get it done. I think he can. I mean, really, it's 50-50. I wouldn't be surprised if either of them wins, but I have a feeling that Dustin's just gonna go for it, you know? So. Did you see the McGregor leaks? What are the leaks? Not a hot take. We all agree. Very nice. Yeah, I think it's going to be a Poirier by decision. I search up now. If he just like seen his nudes? God. I mean, I'm not seeing anything graphic here, but okay. McGregor lifting weights? Okay. Are we like surprised? I'm not like Max sounds so punch drunk, he's mid at 155. So punch drunk, he's mid at 155. He looks alright. But also, like, I don't like his energy in this fight. Like, I don't like how he's been insisting that everyone boos him. You know what I mean? I mean, that's fine, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I feel like Max is like preparing himself for a loss. Ooh. Okay. Max will get KO'd. He could. But I feel like it's going to be a decision situation. Okay. I'll go, by the way. Okay, so the UFC thing just started. Okay, they're just doing ads. Okay, let me... We might get a reverse Holloway Gaethje, but a bit more back and forth. Yeah, and I was also watching that fight back with Gaethje. Gaethje isn't like... He's not that slick, you know? Like, he's kind of easy to counter. Dustin Poirier isn't exactly like that, and also... I think he's gonna be a trickier opponent for Max. Max's chin is gone after Ilya, yeah. Dustin said at the end of the 5th he's gonna point and jump the Gilia. Dude, if he does that, that would be epic. I mean, yeah, I think I'm going with fucking Dustin Poirier, guys. Also, can we talk about fucking Paulo Costa? What the fuck is happening with Paulo Costa? Like, I think he's going through it. Like, I think he's not prepared at all for this fight. I think that virus that he had 4 weeks ago, he hasn't fully recovered from. I think it's a bit of a fucking weird situation for him. I'm busting with Dustin. 5-round decision. I fucking see it. I see the 5-round decision. That's the most likely thing. I mean, I think there could be a finish, but I also feel like that would be epic. But I do think it's gonna be a decision. Thank you, Tuxedo, for the 2. Why are they showing boxing? I don't know. By the way, I had another thing to comment on, by the way. Dustin is old and on the decline, but I think he'll win. Can't explain it. This is the same. I just get the like I've been thinking about it. And I'm like, I just have a feeling like he's gonna like pull through this one last time. And I think he can he's fought Max Holloway before. I know they haven't fought in like 6 years, and Max has improved a lot. And it's not like I'm not like super I'm not like saying, oh, I'm so confident about this, but no, I do think that I'm slightly favoring Dustin right now. So, but also another thing, like, can we talk about how fucked up Dana looked at the press conference? He also wasn't there for the last face-off. Like, DC was there. Did you guys notice that? Like, Dana looks a little bit like bloated and like soft and weak. I don't know how to explain, but I feel like I don't know, he's off the TRT. Maybe that's what it is. I feel like he's been going through some health issues. I don't know, maybe that's why he's been so like absent in the UFC and like not really, you know, having his heart in it like he used to. My hot take is the opposite. Paulo about to show Kopylov. There's levels to this. I don't know, man. Here's the thing about Paulo Costa, okay? I was watching back his fight, his last one with Sean Strickland, and I was like thinking to myself, this guy in some ways reminds me of RoboCop. You know how like RoboCop has that initial burst of energy, but then he kind of slows down? Like, Paulo Costa doesn't have that initial burst of energy. He's just slow from the get-go, and it's like his muscles are so fucking heavy that he's just like most of his energy he just spends on like trying to carry himself around the fucking octagon. You know what I mean? Like, this is the RoboCop, the fighter. Gregory Rodriguez. You guys, oh, come on, you guys know RoboCop. RoboCop. He had nothing but exciting fights till Sean Strickland, of course. Did he? I don't think so. I don't agree. Let's go look at his record right now. Robert Whittaker, I actually didn't see that fight. I saw the Luke Rockhold fight, and he lost to Marvin Vettori, he lost to Israel. I don't know what you mean by exciting. Like, I was watching back the Luke Rockhold fight, this one specifically, where he won. But, like, in this fight, too, I was like, why is he struggling so much to just, like, make anything happen? What will happen with the BMF belt if Dustin wins? I don't know. But I think it's like, I honestly think Max is like, I'm getting the feeling that Max is totally fine with losing the fight. Because it's not like, it doesn't really change his opportunities. Paula versus Izzy is a famously bad fight, right? I don't really remember that one too well. I didn't watch it back. But I don't know. Paulo Costa has kind of just been like a fictional character for me at this point. Like, not a fictional character, like one, just like, nice. Yeah, I don't know. He's like the idea of a fighter, but not really like a fighter. Okay, I think it's about to begin, guys. The ceremonial. With this women's fight, I feel pretty good about Carly Judy's too. I mean, we'll see how they both look right now. 2-liter bottle. Yeah, it's like a gallon. So it's 3.78 liters. Yeah, I'm going with Carly Judy's, like, straight up. Kopylov's my only bet this week. I'll give you some other bets that I think are solid. I mean, I think this one's pretty good too, but like, not my favorite women's fight. I think this one is solid. Like, McVeigh Loki sucks. The Moose Jackson McVeigh, who's never fought in the UFC before. What is this Jesus impersonator? Who is this? Frankie Raid KK. Hey, Juliana, what's up? Thank you for the 10. Who is this? Who is this Jackson McVeigh? Who the fuck is this guy? Hair does look good though. It looks too good. It looks almost like a wig. I'm picking Fajita. McVeigh looks big though, but I can't be picking a guy who's never fought in the UFC. These guys have disappointed me time and time again. Why are they calling him Dresky? Apparently it's Brzeski. But can people not pronounce the... Oh! Just drop something. Sup, brother? Hello, musical. Hello, Northwest 425. Someone said Brzeski looks like a fucking sack of potatoes, and I will agree. Yeah, he kind of looks like that. Thanks for the raid, Fight Night Frankie. Appreciate it. Oh, fuck. Ryan Span sucks also. Goddamn. But he does look like he's in better shape. I'm just trying to see, like, that. I don't see anything behind his eyes. I think there's a lot. There's a lot of you from the Fight Night Frankie channel. Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry. I cannot. I can't pick Lucas Brzezski. I can't fucking do it. Wait. This is an interesting one too, by the way. Praknio and what's this other guy's name? Fair, I have a feeling Rigo doesn't like me. Can you ask him for me? Sure, I haven't spoken to him in a while. Thank you, Fight Night Frankie, for sending everyone over to my channel. Much appreciated. Oh, I fucking hate how Jimmy Crute looks right now. I might just have to pick Marcin Praknio. I was going to pick Jimmy Crute, but he looks like a bum right now. I'm sorry. Frankie specifically went live so he could rage you. Nice. Yo. Jimmy Crute looks fucked up. Jimmy Crute looks like he's actually gonna get booted this time. Do you guys remember when I said that last time he fought? I was like, yo, Jimmy Crute's gonna get the boot. Okay, yeah, I'm picking Praknio. I'm sorry. That was an automatic switch. This is another fight I feel like you guys could fucking bet on and just, like, get free money. This guy is, I mean, he's fighting out of Germany, but he's, like, Chechen. Like, probably has seen some war crimes. What color thong? Do you want me to guess the color of your thong? I feel like it's probably blue or purple. Smarter than everyone. Thanks for the 27 sec. Let me know if I guessed correctly. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have rang the bell for that anyways. I thought I was trying to clear the energy. Yeah, so Adam Fugia is going to get KO'd. I'm just telling you right now. You're super cool. Thank you, Vinny Philly. I appreciate that. I'm picking cringe Praknio too hesitant in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know about... I know what you mean. And I also... Oh, fuck, you know what I don't like about Praknio? Is that his technique consists of just, like... going in and hoping for the best. That was an interesting little, like, Viking... thing. Is that a Tibetan bowl? It is. It is indeed a Tibetan singing bowl. Damn, we still got creeps. Yeah, they come out of the darkness. Abus Magomedov is a Dagestani fighting out of Germany, and he sucks. Yeah, but that's not the same. That's not the same. I was watching back fights with Islam Dulatov. The reason why I'm picking him is because he never broke eye contact with his opponent, like, the whole time as he was fucking unleashing his combos. Like, literally, just keeping eye contact. And I was like, okay, this is solid. By the way, I'm also picking Atiba Gautier for this exact same reason, because he can stay focused like no other. Like, all of these dudes that have this ability to just, like, not break eye contact. Also, the thing is about fucking Robert Valentin, like, we haven't really seen... He kind of got cock-blocked by Torres Finney last time, so I don't really, like, I don't know how good he is. I saw one of those bowl things in a shop, but I couldn't make it do the bong noise. They're not all made equally, Bodak. Some of them don't resonate the same as others. Nikita Veretennikov is up next. So here's the thing. Nikolai Veretinnikov has no ability on the ground. Luckily for him, Francisco Prado sucks and is not going to take him to the ground. So it's going to be kickboxer versus little stubby short guy that kind of sucks. So do you eat cereal out of the singing bowl? Interesting question. I've been asked this before. And no, I don't. But I do put it in water sometimes. Cereal gong. It's kind of, when you put water in it, the water inside does a cool little ripple thing. Kickboxing versus flopping fish. Yes, exactly. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, do like this stream. I'd appreciate it. Very, very nice free way to show me some support. Brandon Allen is up next. So I have an interesting thought on this too. And I just feel like Brendan Allen is gonna lie on top of Marvin Vettori the whole time. Brendan Allen loves to do this, and I just feel like Vettori doesn't have the ability to, like, you know, counter that. I heard the vibrations from those things, from things like singing bowls kills parasites. Interesting. I haven't heard that, but I wouldn't be surprised. Like, every time I use it, I feel like I can feel a significant difference in my body. It's so weird they put this on the prelims, by the way. But yeah, I'm picking Brendan Allen. They put this fight before Kyler Phillips and Vinicius Oliveira. Your stream is automatic like, don't worry, nice. Appreciate it. Honestly, I saw a lot of women in my life, but you're definitely like super unique and very special. Thanks. Thank you. Hey, Vinicius looks fucking solid. Oh, he looks good. I think this is the best he's looked, actually. Oh no, Kyler Phillips looks like a little boy. Kyler Phillips is a real life bum. Dude, that's exactly what I was thinking right now, but I didn't really want to say it. Tom Cooks is, yeah, I was just watching back the this, by the way, I actually feel pretty good about this fight too. Kyler Phillips got, like, he had one good round with Rob Font and then just got completely neutralized and put on the back foot and just got hunted the rest of the time. So I cannot pick him with any sort of confidence. Why does Kyler look 20 pounds smaller than him? That was exactly my thought. I was like, wait a second. He looks looks like a boy. This is a weird fight, by the way. I would not bet on this one. I think I'm gonna go with Zell Hubert, but like, Michael Johnson lost to Jamie Malarkey. I know that was a split decision, but, like, how are you losing to Jamie Malarkey, my guy? Do you bet? Sometimes, yeah. On cards that I feel, like, confident, I will bet. Do you put your picks on Tapology? No, but I feel like I probably should. Just to, like, keep track of everything. I have my picks in my notes, but I don't really put them anywhere else other than that. So Huber has horrible luck, but he should win. Yeah, I was watching back his fight with Ribovics, and I was like, I don't think we're gonna see a, like, recreation of that fight. Definitely not with, like, Michael Johnson. Giuliano, thank you for the $10. Procneo W, power on high front kicks from 2 feet away. Here's how good Valentina is. Got cock blocked by Torres Finney. Go to your W. My torn shoulder is healed enough for me to go to the beach. Like the stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do, yeah. I mean, I know he got cock blocked, but at the same time, I just don't think he's, like, I don't think he's gonna be able to deal with the focus of Atiba Gautier, who's just gonna be dodging all of his moves and will probably KO him. I think he's gonna get KO'd. MJ might KO Zalhuber after the shots he took from the previous fight. That's why I'm not encouraging you guys to bet on that fight. Yeah. This is a fight you should bet on, though. Daniel Rodriguez even admitted was it Media Day? He was saying, like, oh, I know I'm not that good compared to these other guys because I started off late. And I'm like, bro, don't say that. Don't say that. You're doing yourself a disservice. Also, Holland's been looking super good these days. I don't know, man. And he's been doing this for way longer, and he's better. Like, I don't know. It seems like an easy pick. This is literally a layup fight for him. Look at the nervousness leaking out of D-Rod's face. D-Rod turning more into more of a cholo every day. Yeah. I mean, like, you know, I get his positioning, but also, yeah. Fourth this year for Kevin, 4th fight. Yeah, I know. Wasn't he saying he's trying to get up to 7? Which fighter on this card gives off the most racist energy? That's an interesting question. Wait, let me just watch this face off. Most racist energy? Kind of like Patricio Pitbull, to be honest. Kyler Phillips. There's a few. I don't want to bet on this fight either. I feel like I don't like Paulo Costa, but I also like, I don't like how bloodied Roman Kopolov's face was in his last fight either, to be honest. Tuxedo Mask, thank you for the $2. Been on Demon Time since I started Lion's Mane. Ooh, what do you mean by that? I've tried Lion's Mane actually, and I liked it. Most racist. I was thinking Paulo Costa too, by the way. Paulo Costa looks racist as fuck. Kopylov got touched by Cesar Almeida. D-Rod looks like ICE is gonna deport him soon as soon as he leaves the arena. Dude, that's so funny. Yeah. Well, he was talking about how he was like in and out of jail, and he was like, well, I needed to get my life together, so I just started fighting. Like, D-Rod's positioning is, this is all I had, and I just could not afford to be in prison anymore. Vittoria is Northern Italian. They are all super racist. Dude, there's a lot of people on this card who could be racist. I noticed, like, a lot of people are actually racist. Who's your pick, DDP or Hamzat? I am leaning towards Hamzat, to be honest. D-Rod seems like a cool guy. I listened to Bisping interview him. I agree from everything I've like heard from him. I don't think he's you know, he seems like a chill dude. But, yeah. Hamzat 65%. Yeah, I would say so. The only way I see DDP winning is if he, like, really comes up with a strategy that will blindside Hamzat. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. That is, dude, Max Holloway's boxing is good. I'm not gonna lie. Are the rumors about Hamzat retiring soon true? I don't know. I mean, it depends. I wouldn't be surprised because he's been dealing with, like, health issues and stuff like that, but... Aren't Somalians racist too, Sean? How you feel about Eritreans? I've met one Eritrean in my life. She was pretty cool. I swear, the amount of times I've heard it's his last dance from Holloway and others about Dustin. It's his last dance. Gaethje should retire. He keeps demanding title shot after he only beat Fiziev on short notice. Dude, he's probably getting the worst CCE from that Holloway knockout. Dude, Dustin looks so good. What are you talking about? He looks so good. Dustin is lighter this time. I think it's better for him. I saw his fights where he was looking lighter and he's faster. Max looks more full at 155 too. I think this is a good weight class for Max. But I also, yeah, I think, dude, I think Dustin looks solid. Marco, yes, you always almost miss the streams, but welcome. Welcome. This is going to be a crazy fight. But I am picking Dustin Poirier. There's only one way to find out, but... I can also give you guys... Okay, that basically ended. Let me pull up my notes. Dang, they're fucking trying to push Power Slap hard. No one wants to watch Power Slap, bro. No one wants to watch Power Slap. Get that out of my face. Okay. Okay, so I guess I'll go over my picks. Carly Judice. She's just better. She's better, more experienced. Response time is like her response time, reaction time is like at least twice as good. Yeah, picking her by decision. Then Bruno Fajeda by KO. I feel like McVeigh is just bound to get caught and he's going to fall like a fucking Christmas tree. I'm calling it now. He's going to fall like a Christmas tree. I feel like it's going to be a walk-off KO situation. You know? Imagine Poirier lost in his last fight. See, that's it feels wrong for him to lose in his last fight. You know what I mean? I just don't think it's going to happen. I feel like he's going to pull through one last time. Are you a tattoo artist? No. But I feel like I could be, actually. But at the same time, I don't really want to be tattooing people's skin. Power Slap is garbage. Turns on PFL. I don't know. I don't know. Power Slap makes me feel retarded when I watch it. Fairy, can you do the Billy strut? What's the Billy strut? Thank you for the $2. Let me just Google that real quick. Oh. It's Dustin's thing. I didn't know it was called the Billy strut. Or do you mean, oh wait, or is that McGregor's fucking stupid walk? I didn't know the name for that. I know what it is, but I didn't know there was a name. Kill the Coons! Thank you for the 99 cents. If you mean the McGregor walk, I don't know. I don't know if I'm about to stand up and do that. I don't think I'm gonna do that right now, but also I don't think I ever tried. Maybe I did to like mock him once. I don't know if you saw what they did to Wonder Boy. I'm feeling a robbery decision for Holloway, even if Dustin outboxes him. Ooh, as in Wonder Boy lost, which is super actually weird. I feel like it's not going to be that situation because here's the thing. Dustin is retiring anyways, so it's not going to... I don't think it's going to change... Like, it's not going to do anything anyways. It's not like, oh, if Dustin wins, that'll, like, give him a title shot or what. It doesn't do anything for Dustin. So it's completely fine. It's completely fine. Faye, I'll 100% donate if you do the Dougie or hit the Quan on full screen. Okay. I didn't know you were going to say my name. Sorry, I was just like, that's, especially when there's no message, all I see is the name. It's hard to not read it, you know what I mean? Feels like some username my brother would make. Wonder Boy's 42 years old. He's a bad investment already. But that's another thing, too. I don't know. But at the same time, Wonder Boy is still trying to like be in the UFC, whereas Dustin is like, oh, I am retiring. That's a racist name. I know. I get it. А чё не на русском базаришь? Ты же из России? Вообще-то я никогда в России не была. И я нигде не базарю, окей? Базаришь? Oh my god. What is this word? That sounds like деревня, my guy. I think I forgot to hit the bowl for you, Tuxedo. Or who just sent me the dono? Oh, and the two. Kill the Coon and Tuxedo. I saw a clip of you saying the N-word in Russian. Oh my god, it's not even the N-word, dude. Whoa! Oh! Have you watched Chuburashka? I did. Chuburashka was my childhood. I watched all of those old cartoons. That's what I was raised on. I remember like trying to watch SpongeBob as a kid, and my mom would turn it off, and she was like, "You're going to be a fucking degenerate if you keep watching that shit, okay?" No. To be fair, I don't think SpongeBob turns people into degenerates. Maybe, I don't know. Chuburashka, the cutest creature ever, period. Yeah, Chuburashka's been coming up in conversation again. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was the N-word, dude. I have no idea. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just not considered bad in Russian. I think that's what I just meant. I don't know if it's the equivalent, like, I don't know if people still call people that in Russia these days. That's how my parents called black people. But my parents also grew up in the Soviet Union, where times were different, man. So they just left the Soviet Union and brought it to Canada. So it's, you know what I mean? Black Betty keeps tricking me into saying the N-word. Shady. But also, like, I feel like that word is starting to lose its power. I don't know. I've been seeing it all over the internet these days, by the way. Oh, speaking of Chuburashka, by the way, I was gonna say Chuburashka's coming up in conversation. Because of the whole Labubu thing. Have you guys seen the whole Labubu thing? Like the fucking stuffed creature from China? People are saying that Chuburashka was like the OG Labubu. Anyways. There are some similarities in their looks. I think Chuburashka is cuter. But yeah. The Halabubu. Just the Labubu. It's like this thing that this this Chinese designer dude made, and it's really like, it just really took off. I genuinely saw some kids just shouting it on the street yesterday. Labubu? Yeah. Labubu. Dude, my brother's girlfriend like has a few. It's a thing, apparently. I do think Chuburashka is cuter. I would rap Chuburashka. I don't know about the whole Labubu thing. I think if we ever evolve to be xenophobic and racism I think we are evolved to be xenophobic and racism comes for that. Yeah, I agree. Also, I think it's just wired in just like people who claim they're not racist. I'm like, do you know the whole like concept of racism comes from just like not trusting new groups of people? It's like a safety kind of mechanism thing. It's just you automatically judge a thing that's different from you, just like you'll judge someone with a different character to you. You know what I mean? Like, if you grew up in a certain set of circumstances, you're automatically going to feel negatively towards, or like you're not going to get along with a group of people that grew up in an opposite situation. That's just kind of what that is. Anyways. But at the same time, I feel like we should all just be able to joke about shit. Like, I think it's totally fine. Very, my maternal uncle went to university in the Soviet Union. From my outside point of view, Russia was less racist back then, or at least more repressed. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. All the people I've met from the Soviet Union have been extremely racist. Extremely racist. But, you know, I don't know. Those were also, like, I don't know. You know? Sounds like I missed a good conversation. I agree with all that. Yeah, I mean, it's just how shit goes, man. It's just how shit goes. The thing is with most things in life, your behavior and everyone, like, the way people act is generally a result of, like, circumstances. So if you try to, like, deny that, you're kind of denying reality whilst putting yourself on a pedestal because of your ego, which is just, like, an interest, like, it's just, you know. Anyhow. We evolved to mate with something a little different from ourselves, but not too different, yeah. Yeah. Would you say you're the female critical eye? I don't know. In the MMA space? If no one was racist, there would be no unique countries or traditions. It would just be one giant blob. Yeah, and also it's the thing too, is like if people were so quick to accept other people's traditions without knowing why they came to be, like, that's just you can't expect people to do that. You generally get less racist the more you travel because you start building an understanding for how the culture came to be. You know what I mean? But yeah. Otherwise, it is what it is. Have you ever eaten Indian street food? Yes, I have. And I got food poisoning, and I thought I had food poisoning and I was vomiting for 2 days, and I thought I had hepatitis. I thought I got hepatitis from it. So, yeah, I don't even know what it was. I think it was this dish called kheer, which is like a rice pudding. Anyways. Do you prefer a multicultural country or homogenous country? I think I prefer a homogenous country, to be honest, because I've been in Japan and I was like, wow, this is really nice. You know what I mean? I prefer this because there's like a sense of unity. There's a sense that everyone's kind of building towards the same thing. You know what I mean? So, whereas in Canada, like, I don't fucking know what's happening in Canada anymore. And it actually feels more racist in Canada because it's like, oh, everyone's kind of just for themselves and they don't want to interact with each other or integrate, really. So it's, yeah. Loving, and I don't mean like, I don't care if it's like a country of Russians or like, I just prefer being in a country with like the same mindset. Yeah. Japan is goated. It totally is. I would live there right now if I was able to. So yeah. That's like the one thing keeping me going. I'm like, one day in the future I might go to Japan. But if not, I'll settle for fucking Montreal and it's fine. Or like fucking one of my good friends just moved to Halifax, which was like mildly heartbreaking for me, but apparently it's nice there and there's more of a community and you get more, like, there's less immigrants there and it's more tight-knit. I don't know. It's a culture thing at the end. I mean, there were some, I didn't finish going through my picks, by the way, but I can. The older ones do not teach the young ones to stop racism. Well, there's been a whole thing where we don't really have, like, elders anymore. It's super expensive to live in Japan. It depends. I mean, the yen hasn't been doing that well right now. Who's the leader of Canada now? I forgot his name. He's just like one of Trudeau's seconds. In the Granite 617, thank you for the 99 cents, the $1. I appreciate it. Mark Carney, yeah, that's his name. I heard they're accepting mass immigration in Japan soon. Heartbreaking, to be honest. Really? I feel like they are not going to do that. I feel like it's super difficult to get into Japan. Is that true? Okay, by the way, let's go back to the picks I didn't finish. So Bruno Fajeda is going to KO Jackson McVeigh. I bet it's going to be a walk-off KO where Jackson McVeigh falls like a Christmas tree. That was my last thought on that. And then, okay, let's move on to Ryan Spann and Lucas Brzeski. I think Ryan Spann's going to win because Lucas Brzeski just sucks a little more. He just sucks a little more. Right. They both suck. It's like, I'm not betting on this fight. I don't like betting on fights where like both dudes really suck. It's like playing with fire. But yeah, I think Ryan Spann is a little bit better. What's the bowl called? It's a Tibetan singing bowl. Japan is thinking about repeating our mistakes. Yeah, no. Well, you know what? When I was there, I saw a few like Indian restaurants with real Indian people working there. And the reviews, by the way, the reviews for these Indian restaurants were so bad. Because all of the reviews were like, these people are so loud. Food is sloppy. And it's just like, Japan, is this what you want to do right now? Like, how about you ask your people? I don't know. They don't seem like they're enjoying this. The fucking Himalayan restaurant has a 2.5 star review. Do you really want this? 2.5 stars, no good. Do you think Canada's gonna be the 51st state? No, probably not. Jimmy Crute lock? I don't know about that, actually. He looked kind of fucked up. And I was initially picking him. Like when I was does the bowl take song requests? Maybe. I don't know if I could play much on it. There's like not really many keys, but yeah. Okay. But Jimmy Crute versus Marcin Prachnio. I think Jimmy Crute is technically more accurate. He had a good first round with Rodolfo Bellato, and he did almost finish him. But at the same time, I feel like he could also just get KO'd. You know what I mean? And, the problem with Marcin Prachnio is I don't know. I don't think he knows what he's doing. I don't think he doesn't know what he's doing. But he does have a lot of energy, and he is a strong Polish dude. So that's like, he's going to be tough. I feel like this is going to be a decision. I was initially going with Jimmy Crute, but I don't really like his vibe at the weigh-in. At the same time, who was it that also gave off, like, this I don't give a fuck vibe at weigh-ins? The guy who fought the Serbian dude. Vucenic, Jordan. Who fought Jordan Vucenic? Chris Duncan. So Chris Duncan was like has this I don't give a fuck vibe too, but then he like just wins. So, you know. Coin, welcome. I didn't know you were live. Yes, come on. It's Friday. It's Friday on a big card. I will go live. For the ceremonial weigh-in, of course. What app do you use to bet? Depending on where I am, I use a different one. Depending on where I am. But, yeah. I'm also not going to advertise that on here right now. Who wins, Allen versus or Vettori? I think Allen is gonna win. I'll get to that in a second. Japan and India are like polar opposite countries. The only thing they inherited from India was Buddhism. Lol. Yeah. Yeah. The Japanese really didn't seem to like the Indians. I'll just say that. Okay, let's move to the next one. Adam Fugit versus Islam Dulatov. Guys, as I said, Chechen guy. This is different. This is different from like, oh, guy from Dagestan. Sometimes a lot of these Dagestani dudes actually suck. Islam Dulatov looks fucking solid. I know. I think this is like his first fight. This is his debut, but I think he's a good pick. Like Adam Fugit. Are you really telling me you're not gonna like? Are you telling me? Okay. Chechen guy who's probably seen war crimes. White boy from Oregon. I'm just saying. Just saying. Also, on the Contender Series, Islam Dulatov, as I was saying, was destroying his opponent without breaking eye contact. I don't know. I think that's pretty solid. I think Islam Dulatov is gonna KO Adam Fugit very quickly. So, yeah. What app do you use for this card? Probably BetUS. Did you hear about Stephen Colbert getting his career destroyed by the racist Phillies pistachio girl? I don't know, but that just sounds like a mess. Islam Dulatov is a Versace model? Is he actually? That's funny. You mean a walkout model or a white boy from Oregon? Well, let me search this up real quick. Dude, the guy looks psycho though. I don't know, maybe he is a model. Why not take advantage of your, like, genetics? Just because you're a model doesn't mean you can't beat someone's ass. Just because you're a model. Where is his modeling work? I mean, I don't know, he's tall. I'm not picking against this dude. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't think it's gonna happen. Did you see Lucas Tracy GOAT list? No. Is there anything important on there that I should know about? You don't know if he's a model? No, I don't. Modeling doesn't pay. Yeah, it's not that lucrative. Okay, Atiba Gautier versus Robert Valentin. Also picking Atiba Gautier for the same reason I'm picking Islam Dulatov. Super focused, doesn't break eye contact. When you have that much focus, like, you're bound for success. You just are. There's, like... And also, Robert Valentin, he's not the sturdiest guy on the feet. I was, like, even in the Torres Finney fight, when he was on his feet, he didn't look that great. Atiba Gautier is solid. He doesn't really get hit that much. Very slick. Waits for the perfect moment. He's solid. He's a solid pick. Really great pick. Just pick Atiba Gautier. You will not be disappointed. What are the odds in that right now, by the way? Doesn't show. Being a model is kind of low barrier, yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like male modeling is really... I don't think it really pays well like that. Being a male model means you get to meet a lot of female models. Yeah, I guess so. But, I mean, I don't know. If that's your only priority in life. Lucas has Armin top 20 on the GOAT list. See, I don't know, man. As I said before, I don't think like Lucas Tracy knows what he's talking about half the time, which is fine. I'm just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying that seems to be the case. Modeling probably pays more than MMA, at least the high-end brands like he does. Not necessarily. I mean, what does he model for? What does he model for? I mean, he's modeling in Germany. He does have like a very Berlin look, so I get it. He has the Berlin look. I feel like that's probably why he's modeling in Germany. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of the stream, Pie Fairy. Thanks for stopping by, Bodak. I appreciate it. Sorry I couldn't make it to your panel this week. But hopefully next time my life will be in better order, and yeah. Sorry to disappoint, but also hope that it's okay. Okay, let's move on to the next few guys. Francisco Prado versus Nikolai Veretennikov. As I said, Nikolai Veretennikov did expose himself as a bum on the ground. But he's not fighting a grappler, as I said before. So Prado generally just boxes, and I don't think he's going to win that exchange. He's just not going to do it. So, yeah. So I think Nikolai Veretennikov is going to win by decision. I used to be a hand model when I was a teenager. It was kind of a big deal. Nice. People told me that I could do that. Also, I had a girl tell me, I know someone that works for a jewelry company, and she was saying that, she was like, you have really nice ears. If you get them pierced, you could be an earring model. Which is kind of nice, because then you just like sit there and people take photos of your ear. Which is way better than just being exposed to all of the modeling fucking modeling bullshit, you know? Fairy, why don't you try modeling? You're tall. I don't think that'd be good for my... I don't think that would be good for my self-esteem. And also, like... Yeah. It's just not the jam. It's not the jam for me. It's not for everyone, really. I feel like Fairy would be big in Japan because she looks like an anime character. People did enjoy me in Japan. I don't know how else to say that. Anyways. There are all types of women modeling these days. No, I get that. It's just not my... Like, no, like... People had, like, really positive... Like, people said, like, really nice things to me in Japan. They were like, oh my gosh, so kawaii. Which is interesting because I'm so tall, but they still thought I was cute, so I don't know. That's the anime character thing. Like, Japan is really big into all of that, so... Because you have squeezable cheeks. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's move on to the next one, guys. Marvin Vettori versus Brendan Allen. I think Brendan Allen is going to win, again, by just laying on top of Marvin Vettori. I don't think Marvin Vettori has the skills to make it out of that situation, you know what I mean? Tall and cute are mutually exclusive. No, that's true, yeah. It was just interesting. Also, I don't think I could model because my posture is so fucked. Like, You cannot have a flat lumbar spine. I mean, I could probably fix that, to be honest, but also I'm not trying to fucking do that right now. I need to go to India instead and like fix my like traumas before I do any of that shit. That modeling is not going to fucking help me at all. So anyways, so yes, Brendan Allen will lie on top of Marvin Vettori. I'm calling it now. Kyler Phillips versus Vinicius Oliveira. Oof. I think Vinicius Oliveira is a good pick. Kyler Phillips looked terrible at the weigh-in. He looked bad in his last fight. He fucking crumbled after the first round. No. Somebody knows. Red flags all the way. So we're not picking Kyler Phillips. I feel like he's just gonna get hunted again. Are you streaming tomorrow? Yeah, I am. Yes. But, oh, fun fact. How many of you are still here? 51, okay. You were big and I was so tall. Yeah. I will be in the hospital tomorrow in the morning. And, which is not going to be fun. Long story. That's also something that I've been dealing with. So, hopefully I'll be fine afterwards to do this stream. But I'm just letting you guys know. If I'm late and I come back with the wristband on my fucking wrist, then, anyways. But if I'm late, then you know that it's because I'm just fucking making it out of the hospital, so. Yeah. Anyways. Will you watch the Karate Combat tournament? Probably not. Unless it's really, like, worth watching. I don't know. But, like, it probably isn't. Prayers, everything goes good for you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thoughts on Fyodor being the GOAT? Fyodor Emelianenko? Or, oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's good. I don't know. I haven't he was fighting before I was really that invested in the UFC, so yeah, I can't really like comment on that too much. I come from the modern time. 32 fight win streak at heavyweight is pretty fucking goated, to be honest. I can't. A 32 fight win streak is fucking solid. You can't argue with that. All right. Okay. Stay away from that Indian street food. Oh, I will. I am, trust me, next time I'm in India, I am not touching street food. Unless, like, I know, like, unless it's a Tibetan person making it. Because sometimes, you'll be in some places where it's Tibetan owned. And then I know I can trust it. I'm like, okay, you probably washed your hands. No one's gotten food poisoning here before. It's fine. It's fine. So, yeah. Let's move on to the next one. Michael Johnson versus Daniel Zellhuber. I'm probably going with Daniel Zellhuber because Michael Johnson lost to Jamie Malarkey. I also feel like Daniel Zellhuber just had his moment that Tom, who's the tall white guy? Tom He's super tall. He's like 6'3". But he got KO'd, and then after that, Tom Nolan. Yes, Tom Nolan. So like I think Daniel Zellhuber just had his Tom Nolan moment with the with Esteban Urbivix, and I think he looked solid this time around. I don't know, and also I don't think Michael John, like, he's kind of been on the fucking downhill slide, you know what I mean? So yeah, but I'm also not. I don't think that's a fight to bet on. And next one, Danny versus Patricio Pitbull. Dang, I don't know, guys. I didn't like Patricio Pitbull's performance last time. And also people were saying he's old and he's like not even in his prime anymore. And like, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really like that impressed. I think I even did pick him last time and was like extremely disappointed by everything that I saw. Whereas Danny Ige, we know who Danny Ige is, and we know what to expect from him, and he's actually pretty fucking good. He can fucking brawl literally last minute. So I'm gonna pick Danny Ige. I think that's a solid pick. Next one, Kevin Holland versus Daniel Rodriguez. Picking Kevin Holland all the way. He's levels above Daniel Rodriguez. This is like a complete mismatch situation here. Or like not really, but like I just don't think Daniel Rodriguez is really that good. He started his career late. He even said that himself. He is literally just in the UFC so he can stay out of prison. So yeah. I can't believe anyone is interested on this fight. It's like being interested on women's basketball. Which one? Zellhuber versus Johnson? Or Pitbull versus Danny Ige? Oh, the main event? I think it's gonna be a good one because people are interested because they care about Dustin Poirier because he's a good dude, you know. And Max Holloway just had like a good, like, he's been having good moments. Yes, he lost to Islam, not Islam, but fuck, why am I forgetting the names? Ilya. I know he just lost to Ilya, but like that's Ilya, and we just saw what Ilya's been doing to people. So I don't know. The Bellator boys were so disappointing the other time. Yeah. I don't know, man. Every time the Bellator boys come into the UFC, they're not really that strong, you know? They look strong in Bellator, but then you're like, it's not quite UFC level. Even for MVP, I will say. And I was like totally all in on MVP, and then I was like, I don't know, he's not like quite pulling his weight, but this card is definitely lackluster, but next week's card makes up for it. Oh yeah, Whitaker versus De Ridder. That actually should be good. Although I don't really care about too many of these other fights. Bryce Mitchell versus Said Nurmagomedov. That sounds kind of cool. Piotr Yan versus Marcus McGee. Shara Magomedov versus Marc-Andre Barriault could be fun. Asul Mabayev versus Ramazan Timirov. That actually sounds fun. Krylov versus Guskov. They make the Russians fight each other. Amanda Ribas versus Tabitha Ricci. Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, those are the ones that I'm interested in. Do you have an IG? Yeah, it should be linked in my bio on this page. RDR is a 2.4 underdog versus Whitaker. RDR will TKO Whitaker. I don't know. I mean, he's pretty solid. He just had a really good performance against Bonigal, so I don't know. I mean, Whitaker is pretty good, though. Whitaker is pretty good. Okay. So we just went over Kevin Holland and Daniel Rodriguez. Next one, we're getting close to the end. Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopylov. I cannot pick a Paulo Costa that just that has been trying to get over a virus. You know what I mean? Just had a virus 4 weeks ago. While, you know, when he was sick, Roman Kopylov was using that time to, like, actually train and get stronger. I'm also, like, the Russian translator has really been slacking for the UFC recently. Like, he doesn't translate. Like, each time Roman speaks, like, there's one thing he just doesn't translate, which is super frustrating. Kopylov is gonna piece him up. Yeah, like at the press conference, he mentioned at one point that he's gonna be hunting for the KO. Go after his job fairy. Maybe I will. But yeah, there was this one moment. Where he was talking and he was saying like, yeah, I think this is gonna be a good fight, and I'm gonna be hunting for the KO. And he just didn't translate that last part where he said he was going to be hunting for the KO. And I'm like, I feel like you should have translated that, bro. But, you know, anyways, I don't know. I'm picking him on Kopylov. I think he's solid. Again, I think Paulo Costa has an output problem and a consistency problem. And he's been consistent. Well, actually, one thing he's been consistently doing is consistently under-delivering. So I just don't think I can. Just not. I cannot pick that. I'm surprised Whitaker is the favorite. Yeah, RDR is like a sloppy Joe. It ain't great, but it gets the job done. My picks are locked in. I got Max. Ige, Holland, and Roman. Yeah, that sounds solid. Are you putting that in a parlay? Costa's a chump. That's how I've been feeling about him too, to be honest. Hey Fairy, Dakota Dicho fights tomorrow as well. Where is she fighting? Who's my favorite fighter right now? Probably Zhang Wei Li. What are your thoughts on Pirate software? I don't know. Use it. Anyways. I'm going Kyler Phillips for the upset. Why? He literally did you see how he folded in his last fight? Like, did you see how easy it was to put him on the back foot by Rob Font? I don't know, man. Tone K or Tony K. Thank you for the $2. Thank you for a great stream. Good luck tomorrow. Thank you. Good luck to you too if you're betting. Thanks for enjoying the stream. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I actually think, speaking of upsets, Drizzy Goat, I think Dustin Poirier is gonna get the win. I also don't know how to explain it. I'm getting a feeling. Tone K from Buffalo. Is this someone I don't know about? Oh. Ketone. Yeah, probably someone I don't know about. Okay, as I was saying, this is the last thing. The last thing I'll be going over. I watched back both of their fights. I think Dustin Poirier didn't look great against Islam because he couldn't really just fight him. He couldn't really go in without the threat of being taken down and completely neutralized. He destroyed Benoit Saint-Denis. I don't know how much that counts. But he's always been pretty consistent. And yeah, I don't know. And another thing too is like Max Holloway can eat some damage. Poirier has never lost 2 in a row. That's another thing. I also just feel like Max Holloway isn't going to show, like, he's not, this win doesn't mean as much to him as another one would. This win doesn't mean as much to him as the Justin Gaethje win. This win doesn't mean as much to him as the Ilya win. Like, this win, losing this is fine. And yes, I also do think Poirier is more well-rounded. I just think he's got slightly more tools to win this fight. I'm just saying. He has hometown advantage too. Yeah, and I think that actually will mean something in this case. I mean, if Max loses, then he'll be 0-3 in 2 trilogies. Yeah, no, I get that. And I mean, first of all, they haven't fought since 2019, so that is a pretty big gap. I know Max has also improved, and that's why he's actually a favorite right now in the situation. And also, Poirier hasn't really looked the best. Again, he just, like, lost against Islam. But that's fucking Islam. Like, that's he didn't really get to show himself off. And also, he was a bit heavier there. I do like how he looks now more. Like, he's more... He just looks cleaner, slicker, like, quicker. I feel good about him. I'm confident Brendan Allen beats that bum Vettori. Yeah, and I think he's going to beat him by literally just lying on top of him like it's a women's MMA fight, seriously. Poirier gave Islam the hardest fight, more so than Volk. Also, yeah. True. And he had 2 broken ribs going into the Islam fight. Dude, I'm picking Dustin Poirier. I think it's the move. My whole soul is saying pick Dustin Poirier. Slick American boxer. Well, he's good. He's fucking good. What do you want me to say? You have a soul. I don't know, Toyota Man. What do you think? You can answer that question for yourself. The UFC will do everything they can to get Poirier to win. You think so? Why? Why do you, like, what's their incentive? Dustin got takedowns on Max last time. Yeah, and he had some really good combos against him too. It looks like you're into the McGregor leaks. Toyota, I really feel like you're projecting right now. Like, yeah. UFC wants Max to win. If anything, he's not retiring. That's what I'm saying too. Like, there's more incentive for them to want Max to win, but at the same time, I don't think it's going to change much for Max's future if he loses. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyways, guys, that's why I don't think like Max is tripping about it. I don't think the UFC is tripping about it. I think it's just gonna be. I think it's gonna be. And wouldn't it be so like? Come on, like, you think Dustin Poirier is gonna go out on a fucking loss? It's going to be a decision win for Dustin Poirier. Come on. Anyways, that's just my opinion. I'm gonna go now. I'm super tired, actually. But thank you guys for coming to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Great show, Five Fairy. Thank you, Caravaggio. See you tomorrow. Yes, see you tomorrow. Hopefully it's a good card. Hopefully I'm not late. You guys fucking wish me luck, because... yeah. Anyways. I'll have to hit this before I fucking go to the hospital. Leo C, thank you for the last minute $2, yo. I appreciate that. Vibes. All right. And on that note, see you tomorrow. I'll post my pics in the post or community tab of my page. So I'll post those soon. Check them out. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Goodbye.